How are you? Will you be in school? If you're down and you're not happy, tell us.
The last thing as well as the show, we record the whole show on TV. So then afterwards you can go on and have again and you can literally see the whole show. And if you want to go into exhibit, you go into them. They've got all the copies you go to them. This is the place where the people make sure that they hydrate. Yeah.
The statement we wanted to make here was to say to the farmers, we are with you, we are partnering with you in whatever you are doing. We want to grow South Africa together. We all know that agriculture is the backbone of our economy. It ensures food security. We ensure that we develop emerging farmers. We export some of our products to other countries, and we are making sure that these farmers do have access to new technologies as well. They must have access to markets, access to finance, and therefore we want to make sure that the government and the farming communities should work together as partners in a very focused manner. That's why you've seen the president here. You've seen us now with Minister McPherson, Minister of Agriculture. Steenhuisen is coming this afternoon, and the MECs are here as well. So this is really partnership in action. NAMPO, as you can see, is a very big agricultural expo. There are people here from all over the world. There are products here from all over the world. And our farmers in South Africa will have access to these new technologies. They are going to need our support. I'm happy the Land Bank is also here. There are a lot of other banks that I've met here who are here because one of their complaints have been access to finance. So I'm happy that the banks are here as well. And I see the agricultural sector growing in the future. I want it to be one of the biggest contributors to our GDP. The farmers that we've met here today are saying they are happy to stay in South Africa. All they need is for us to work with them to address the challenges they face. One of them is rural roads. They want us to work with them to deal with that. Then there's rural safety, because we know over the years people in the farming communities have been attacked, crime has been rife. They want us to work with them on that so that we can deal with those issues. They want us to work with them to ensure access to markets, including international markets, access to finance. Those are some of the things that they are saying to us, if you work with us on these issues, we have no problem. We are committed South Africans, we want to stay here, we're not going anywhere. And we do encourage those who are leaving to please stay. There's no need to leave. Let's work together, let's build this beautiful country together.
He said, what's happening down there? And I said, President, what you've been told by those people who are opposed to transformation back home in South Africa is not true. And I added to him, I said, we were well taught by Nelson Mandela and other iconic leaders like Oliver Tambo on how to continue to build a united nation out of the diverse groupings that we have in South Africa. We're the only country on the continent where the colonizers came to stay, and we have never driven them out of our country. So they are staying, and they're making great progress. It's a fringe grouping that does not have a lot of support, that is anti-transformation and anti-change, that would actually prefer to see South Africa going back to apartheid type of policies. And I said to him, I would never do that. I learned at the feet of Nelson Mandela, and we intend to proceed with the implementation of our constitutional architecture. And I thought in my conversation with him early in the morning at 4 o'clock South African time, he understood that. And I said, I'd like to come and meet him so that we can discuss this matter further.